What's up, guys? It's Axton, the Good Time Gaming, and what you are seeing right now is footage from my little, I guess, preview slash attempt at a Payday 2 VR. So, yeah, Payday 2 VR. I don't even know where to start. So, okay, let me start with this. Overall, Payday 2 VR it's fun. It's really fun. It's even like a VR form, probably better than most like shooter VR games out there, which probably isn't saying a lot, honestly. But no, it's really not bad. The recording here, gosh, it looks like really janky, and the FOV looks really weird. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. I tried this a few times before I went with this one here, but I don't know what it is with it, because other games I have in VR that I've recorded and played on, they don't look like this. So I don't know what the deal is with that at all. It's not terrible, but it definitely looks kind of weird. So I will say that about it. As far as the actual like gameplay goes, it's a little stressful. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but it is a bit stressful. There's some things that I like about it more than, like, say, the traditional, just standard keyboard and mouse setup. There's a few things I think are, not as good. The main problem I had in this, honestly, was movement. Movement was a major issue for me. And of course, here I lost my bag because it was, like, on the side right there, so there I found my bag. But movement is incredibly difficult. I don't know if it's because I'm on an Oculus Rift, or because I only have 2 sensors and not like the recommended 3 to 4 for room scale VR, but it was incredibly awful to try and move, because basically the camera was locked looking forward. So like in other games like Arizona Sunshine or Killing Floor Incursion or pretty much any VR game out there, you can use like the thumbstick to like flick it to the right and like you'll look right in game. You flick it to the left, look left in game. But for whatever reason, I'm unable to do that in this game. So basically, my camera is stuck looking forward, and the only way for me to be able to like look around behind me or to my sides is to physically turn my body and orient my body in that direction, which is a pain in the ass. Like, I don't know why that's not a thing. I looked at the controls for the game, and of course it shows the Vive controllers. But even that doesn't show, like, use this to turn this way. Like, I don't know why they didn't do that. I mean, I get they want to have, like, a full room view, but it's just one of those things. Like, come on. Like, let me hit the thumbstick to look left already. Maybe a lot easier. So that was, like, a huge complaint I had, because it just made it very awful to play. Because basically I had to always position myself to where I was always looking in the direction that I was forced to look, because if I turn away from my sensors, then my gun would desync and I couldn't shoot. So it wasn't working very well in that way. But once the action kind of started and everything was going, it was really cool. I felt like all the gunplay was good. I felt like switching guns was pretty fluid and pretty good. There wasn't anything as far as like the combat experience I thought was really difficult or hard to manage. I will say shields were a little bit difficult to deal with, simply because, in traditional Payday 2, you could just, like, run and just, like, Kobe over them and shoot them. You don't have the luxury of being able to do that in the VR version. It's a lot slower, a lot more difficult to move than what it would be if you're choosing standard keyboard and mouse. I feel like the movement as well, like if you're doing stealth heists, say, being able to just kind of do the run, jump, glide that you can do with keyboard and mouse, obviously you can't do that with VR. VR is definitely a little bit more sluggish. Actually, I wouldn't say a little more. It's a lot more sluggish, movement-wise, than the traditional Payday 2 experience is. But the gunplay, the action is where it's at. Like, that's cool. Unfortunately, I don't have any good weapons because it forces you to start a new save for the VR mode. So I don't have any of my guns. I don't have any of that good stuff. I'm just stuck using the AMCAR and the starter pistol for this heist. But even this was pretty fun, like being able to kind of lean out from cover and shoot, ducking down behind cover. Like whenever you guys see me move in game, like I'm physically having to duck down because you can physically duck to take cover. You can put your gun up over like barriers to shoot over barriers, shoot around barriers, like you see I'm doing right here. It's just really, really cool. It's really awesome. Like I'm really tickled to death to play that part. I am concerned though. I do feel like VR, it does offer a few advantages that you probably wouldn't get in the game normally, such as being able to, you know, kind of shoot from cover like what I'm doing right now. I guess that's really the main advantage, I would say. I don't know if the cops can actually shoot me if my gun is tilted over like that. I don't know. I don't think they can, but I could be wrong about that. But it doesn't seem like they can, so that's kind of an advantage, being able to shoot while fully concealed in cover. The other big advantage, of course, would be the fact that while you're interacting with something, so if you're opening a door, or if you are fixing the drill, or if you're opening a loot box, or a deposit box, I mean, you can use your gun hand to shoot at enemies. So, like, I could be over there fixing the drill right now and still have my pistol drawn and shooting at people who are trying to get me. So that's a little bit overpowered there. I'm not sure if that's okay or not. I guess I understand why they do it, but it just seems like a little unfair. But I definitely had a blast, and like having the death row music going in this one was pretty exhilarating, not gonna lie. I don't think it's better than like the traditional experience. I do think if you're not able to play it, you're missing out on something that's pretty neat, to say the least. But I wouldn't say that it's like the best way to play the game. It's gonna be cool whenever it comes out. You know, just being able to play in VR and have it be it's part of the full game is incredible. The fact that they're not charging anything extra for it, I think is cool. Splitting the player base, or not splitting the player base, rather, so having everybody play together in VR mode with like regular people. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. I would imagine it'd be pretty obvious to see who's in VR or not, because I imagine that their movement would be kind of stilted, kind of janky. But I guess we'll just kind of see where it goes with that. But yeah, overall, it was fun. I really enjoyed myself. I just wish I had access to my normal guns. That's the only thing I really wish. I think it's to be a lot easier if I had a holo on this gun. Or if I had a shotgun even, it'd probably be a lot easier. I like this part right here, it's pretty cool. So it all comes swarming in over there. Draw my pistol, boom, 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 boom. You see, you can check your ammo and stuff using the right handgun thing there. The left one just like mainly has like objective information, that kind of stuff. Nothing too special by any means. I did order a third sensor, so I can try and do room scale VR. I'm gonna like rearrange my room actually, because I've been wanting to for a while. Because I have the TV in here and I don't really ever use the TV. So it's just kind of like taking up space in here. I can put it in the living room. And if I have to do something console related, I can just bring the console in here and just hook it up. It's not a big problem. So yeah, I will be trying this in the full scale room setup to see if that doesn't make things a little bit better. As you can see here, just kind of like waiting for the drill to finish at the moment. Being able to kind of shoot from cover here, pretty cool. You kind of like duck behind the wall there. If you guys noticed there, I was able to fully repair the drill while still behind that entire wall right there. Or not behind the entire wall, but you know, I was pretty far away from the drill fixing it, basically. chat decided to come join me while I was doing this. So I'm not obviously doing this footage. I'm not always talking about this while I'm playing the game. I thought it'd be better to kind of try and record it and then talk about it afterwards, commentate over it a little bit. I'm actually gonna jump ahead a little bit here in the video, so we're gonna skip a little bit here. Alright, so if you guys notice, we are now inside of the vault, and if you look carefully here, I'm actually able to just grab whatever I want to while still holding my gun, watching the door. So basically I can cover myself while picking the lock, which is pretty cool. Probably a little bit too good. Probably shouldn't have picked deposit boxes for my mission, in retrospect, but it is what it is, I guess. So again, being able to, look at my gun, pull my guns out, shoot potentially if I wanted to, if I need to. You can't reload your gun while you're picking a lock or opening something, so that is one thing that they did consider. So there's no reloading your weapon while you're also picking open a lock or opening a door. You have to wait until afterwards to do that. Alright, so now we should have the gold behind this box, I think. I'm hoping this is it here. Yeah, that's the gold. So now we have the gold. We have our one item we're going to escape with. I'm not going to open all those boxes, obviously. It would be awful. So you see the problem there trying to get that SWAT shield down. So I'm going to get the fuck out of here. We're going to go out the front door, because why not? I don't know if I have more health while in VR mode, or if it's just the enemies are less accurate, or I just got lucky, or what. But it definitely felt like I could take a lot more hits than normal. And obviously I'm only playing on normal difficulty in this. But even still, it just feels like I have a lot more armor or health or something. Something feels a little bit off. So, there we go. We made it out. There we go. That was Bank Heist in VR. Payday 2. So overall, a pretty cool experience. There's still some major problems with it. With movement mainly is my biggest concern. And maybe some compatibility issues with Occulus. But, overall, very cool. Very fun. I really enjoy it. And I look forward to doing some more. So that's about it. If you've had a chance to try this game out in VR, please let me know. If you've not tried it, but you just have an opinion on it, please let me know too. I'd like to hear it, guys. But that'll about do it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. This is Axiom, a good time gaming. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you like anything you saw today. Remember to always have a good time gaming.